This is my 1960 something Melroe Bobcat. I think it's an M444. It's got a repower on it for a Predator 670. Um, and I was told that it's got a case 1575 or something like that gearbox going to the pump and then to the drive. It's got a aluminum uh, fuel cell. That's the drive clutch right there, and two pedal. This is supposed to be the high low speed. It doesn't do anything right now. I picked this up for maybe it was under $1,000, and I put this fuel tank in. I put that hydraulic pump in, them hoses adapted, and all that stuff. Um, I had to. My last project that I just got done with is that hub right there, that hub cap right there, dust cap was leaking because it was out of whack. Didn't have an O-ring on it. I took that plate off, put a new gasket on there, put RTV in between it and the body, and then it in between the flange. Put it back on there, put the race back in there, the bearing, everything like that. Buttoned it back up. I took that cap, put it in my vise, and squeezed on it until it was kind of round, and then put the O-ring on there, and then took that cap and made sure that it would go on there without cutting that O-ring, and put RTV around it and just tightened it down, snugged it up and a little bit more until I was happy with it. Hopefully it's holding. Right now I am testing it. Actually, I just poured in about 13 gallons of hydraulic oil. um, I'm not done with it, but I got I got this stuck pin. It's pretty rough, like, and don't mind the garage. The garage is pretty dang messy, and my video quality. I don't have a camera right now. I'm using my phone. But anyways, this is pretty funny. They had going on there. If you can see that, they got a washer right here. I don't know if that's just leftover welding rod. But this looks like it's been ripped through because they had too heavy load on it because it's bowed out right here. Either this was not the factory bucket and they might have made it, or something. They must have broke this off too because it's all wallered out, but it's also looks like it's been booger welded on there. I'm gonna take all this crap off and plate it. And I don't know if I'll replace that or not. But this pin right here is stuck inside the bore of the cylinder. I tried driving it out both ways. I put PB Blaster in there. I haven't checked the other side yet. I took this pin out. I think all the rest of them will get grease in there, except for this one. This one blew up my grease gun hose. It blew the end off of it because it wouldn't take it. And I took the greaser and it's free, and I cleaned it out twice. Um, what else? When I got this, it it was mounted. I bought this thing with this motor, which it was worth the price for just the motor. And none of this was on here except for the motor was mounted, but there's a U-joint up in here right there. You can barely see it. Anyways, it was blown out. I had to go to O'Reilly's and get a new one, put it in. It barely fit. I had to squeeze the crap out of it. But anyways, uh, these things are known that the carburetors are junk. So I got tired of trying to adjust the stock one, so I got a new one. And it'll fire up. I still need to tune on it a little bit. Um, I have mounted it on uh, some, I think it's 1x square tubing, and then put some 10 gauge on here. And I need to brace up the middle. It's got some rubber isolators. And what else do I need to go over? I don't know much about this thing, but it's pretty rough. It needs new tires. It needs some love, but I'm gonna be rebuilding it. Well, not from ground up, but getting it going so I can do concrete work and stuff on my shop. And I have a case backhoe that I'm going to be using too. And I got that one cheap too with this one. Not at the same time, but yeah, that's one of my projects so far. But this is my first video I'm going to try to upload, and if I have time, I guess I'll start making more. Just let me know if you guys enjoy this.